Hello and welcome to TTG's webinar with Virgin Voyages. I am Maddie Barber, the Special Projects Editor at TTG Media, and I'm joined today by Shane Riley, the Associate Vice President of International Sales for Virgin Voyages.
How are you doing? You okay? It's a mouthful, isn't it? So it's quite a long title.
It is. Thank you so much for joining today, Shane.
No, pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Great. So during this webinar, we're going to be covering all things Virgin Voyages. So we're going to be talking about what's coming up ahead of the wave sailing season, as well as give an update on UK sailings. We'll be giving an overview of Virgin Voyages itineraries in the Mediterranean, and we'll talk about their ships, especially Valiant Lady, which is due to set sail in early 2022. Shane will also be sharing news from Sea Academy and the agent support that the cruise line is offering you as agents right now. And we'll also touch on the cruise line's USPs in case any of you watching today are new to sailing Virgin Voyages. So Shane, my first question is about wave season, which is obviously coming up. Are you planning any special offers or incentives for agents?
Yeah, absolutely. But I was just thinking, we've got a lot to cover, haven't we, today? So yes, first of all, let's dive into Wave. So we've recently just announced our Wave campaign is actually now live, and it will run through to February the 16th. We've got some incredible offers for our sailors and some extra special perks for our first mates. So for our sailors, we're offering our sailors a whopping 20% discount off every single voyage. And that's all voyages departing right through till October 2023. So there is lots of choice of sailings available. And if they book early, outside of 6 months of departure and pay in full, they will also receive an additional 10% saving as well. So there is some really big savings to be had. And of course, if they buy our now world famous bar tab, which costs $300, they will also receive a $100 bonus to spend on board as well. So lots in it for our sailors, so lots in it for our first mates to be able to share with their customers. And then when it comes to our first mates, our trade partners, they will actually receive 22% commission in Wave, which is just phenomenal. It's an incredible number. So 22% commission will be paid from now all the way through to February the 16th next year. So some really great earning opportunities and some really great offers for our first mates and to tell their customers. So yeah, very exciting to kick off 2022 with 22% commission.
Yes, amazing. Thank you. And what about any fun consumer marketing campaigns? Are you planning anything in that area that agents can capitalize on during Wave?
Yes, so we're spending a lot of money in the market, more money than we've ever spent before. So we've got a multi-million-pound investment coming in January, which will mean that our first mates will get more inquiries about Virgin Voyages than they ever have done before. So that is a great opportunity for our first mates, again, to leverage on the back of the marketing. Lots of it will be digital content, but we'll be sharing putting Virgin Voyages in front of people that may have never seen Virgin Voyages before. So I'm definitely expecting our trade partners to start receiving a lot more inquiries as we head into January for sure.
Cool. Okay. So moving on to itinerary highlights, are you still offering UK sailings? Are you still seeing demand for them? How's it looking at the moment?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing demand for them without a doubt. So following the success of Scarlet Lady sailing in the UK of this summer, so in August 2021, we have decided to bring Valiant Lady, which is our second ship. We decided to bring her to the UK as well, following in the wake of Scarlet. So she'll be sailing from the UK from March through to May this year, 2022, and then before she repositions over to the Med. So unlike Scarlet Lady's itineraries, Valiant will be showing off a little bit more because she'll actually be heading to ports of call. So she will have 3-night itineraries to Bruges, where she will actually overnight in Bruges on most of those itineraries. And then we will also have 11-night Canary itineraries as well, heading down to some spring sunshine down in the Canary Islands. And then we have one 12-night repositioning voyage from Portsmouth, picking up some highlights along the way before she heads down to Barcelona for the summer. So yes, we've definitely got lots of opportunities for sailing from the UK. Because we know our first mates wanting us to come back, and we know we've got lots of sailors wanting to get on board our second ship.
Okay, great. And are you doing UK focused itineraries? So are there any that are just UK available in 2022?
So there'll be none that will just be sailing around the UK just as an itinerary, but there'll be plenty of opportunities to get on board in our home port of Portsmouth. So last year we actually had some beautiful sunshine in Portsmouth, and we were able to get some incredible footage of Scarlet Lady. So maybe we'll give people a teaser now, right, of what Valiant Lady is going to be looking like when she is in Portsmouth. So let's hop on the drone and let's take a look at the VT.
Okay. Wow, fantastic. That looks absolutely incredible.
Pretty cool,
So,
isn't it?
yeah, amazing. And now I know customers will be looking to seek sunnier shores in the coming months, get a bit of warmth and sunshine into their lives. And the Mediterranean is obviously always a popular holiday hotspot. Can you tell us a little bit more about the voyages that you have on offer in the Med for 2022?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mentioned that Valiant Lady, after she's finished in the UK, she'll be heading to Barcelona. So she will be offering 3 different Mediterranean itineraries, all of which are incredible, and all of which include an overnight in Ibiza on the itinerary on the Friday night before your voyage ends. You will have an overnight in Ibiza, which is just going to be incredible. I know it's going to be amazing. And then if that wasn't enough, we're going to have our 3rd ship. So Resilient Lady, aptly named for the resilience that we've all had to show over the last 20 months. Resilient Lady will start sailing from Piraeus, Athens, and she will offer 2 itineraries, 2 different itineraries, should I say. So she's going to be sailing up into the Adriatic Sea with some beautiful destinations such as Dubrovnik, and then she will also be sailing around the Greek islands with late night stays in Santorini and overnight stays in Mykonos. So we're in for an incredible treat next year. We're not 1 but 2 beautiful lady ships sailing in the Mediterranean.
Fantastic. And what would you say agents can use as their top selling points for these med itineraries? What would stand out in their marketing, would you suggest, for them to use?
Yeah, absolutely. Destinations. We know destinations is key. And at Virgin Voyages, we've got these beautiful ships that will take you from port to port, but we want our sailors to have as much time in those destinations as we can. And so quite often we'll arrive a bit later, but stay much later into the evening. So you get sailors getting the opportunity to experience destinations both day and night. So for example, when we stay late in Santorini, it allows our sailors to get those incredible sunset pictures that everybody wants for the gram, right? Everyone wants that for Instagram. And then with Mykonos really comes to life at night. So as the sun sets, the little cobbled streets come to life. So you can have a little wander around, have some really nice light bites, add some beautiful wine before heading back to the ship. So you've got much more port time in those ports. The other point is that we're adult by design, right? So you have to be 18 plus to sail with us. So it does mean that if you're not traveling with children and you don't want to be traveling with other people's children, then Virgin Voyages is a great opportunity because you can travel in peak season without the fear that the product will be very different to as advertised, because obviously when you've got 400 kids on board, it could try and change the vibe of the ship. So being adult by design, so consistent experience all the way through the summer, those incredible ports of call. But of course, we have an epic experience on board as well. So we're brand new ships. We have amazing food. Everything is made fresh to order. We have over 20 eateries included. And we've got amazing wellness fitness clubs as well. So fitness classes included within the price. Our 80s workout is becoming more and more famous by the day. We've got our bungee workouts. We've got loads of health and well-being things to take care of yourself, but also opportunities for you to let your hair down and have a great time. So yeah, without a doubt, setting sail the Virgin way in the Med will be very different and amazing experience for your sailors.
Brilliant. Now, you did mention a couple of top selling points there for Virgin Voyages. And while we're on the topic, I just wanted to ask if you could run through the cruise line's USPs in case we do have any agents that are watching who aren't that familiar with Virgin Voyages.
Yeah, perfect. So we like to say set sail the Virgin way. So our USPs is we've created a boutique hotel at sea. So we've made a cruise experience which is much more familiar to those land lovers, those people who love boutique hotels and love incredible destinations. They're not going to feel out of place or feel like our experience is so different to them. And what I mean by that is it is more designed to feel and look like a boutique hotel than a traditional cruise ship design. So we don't have main dining rooms, we don't have buffet restaurants, we don't have continuous announcements, we actually have no announcements, no cruise ship director. So it does feel like a much more elevated experience, and it feels like one you would get if you were staying in a W Hotel or the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas. You do definitely get that vibe. I mentioned earlier that we're adults only, so being adult by design, having only sailors 18 plus automatically elevates the experience because it allows us to do things that you just couldn't do if you were a family-friendly ship. So we have much more diverse entertainment. We have hammocks on all our balconies. We have incredible catamaran net. We have really pushing the boundaries, dishes and menus on board. So it enables us to create something really, really unique. So 20 plus eateries, excuse me, over $600 of value included, such as tips, Wi-Fi, your 20 plus restaurants, incredible entertainment. So there's just so much included within the cost of the voyage. So it is incredible value for money.
Fantastic. Now, I know that your ships are completely different to anything else that's in the market. Can you tell us a bit more about Scarlet Lady in particular?
Yes, so we saw the amazing video earlier, and that was some highlights of Scarlet Lady. And I think, as you see there, the ship is designed actually much more to look like a super yacht than she is a traditional cruise ship. And we actually brought together a creative collective. So groups of individuals that have actually never worked on cruise ships before, and they've enabled them to really let their creativity flow free and be able to create some really unique destinations and focal points on board the ship. So it doesn't feel like you go from kind of one massive venue to another. There's lots of nooks and crannies and little smaller venues for you to be able to go and explore throughout the ship. So there are many places on board the ship that people actually just don't even find sometimes. So there's one called the Luth Cannon, which is massively overlooked, and I strongly recommend if anybody's getting on board to head to the Luth Cannon, which is our traditional pub, if you like, which is a great place to go for an evening. So yeah, it's much more like a boutique hotel with lots more different spaces, less kind of feeling of mass. So we don't have main dining rooms where you have 1,000 people sat at once. It's more like a diverse city block where we have incredible restaurants and eateries spread around the ship. So all the sailors are spread out throughout the vessel. So you never feel like you're kind of one of 2,000 people. So you feels very different.
Amazing. Okay. I know you said that Valiant Lady is due to set sail in early 2022. Can you tell us a bit more about her? Is she different to Scarlet Lady?
So she's a sister ship. Yeah, so all of our ships are lady ships. So they're all part of the same program, if you like. So they all have a very similar look and feel. They have the similar restaurants on board, etc. So if people love Scarlet Lady, then absolutely they're going to love Valiant Lady. We purposely created our ships the same because we wanted our sailors to be able to choose based on the incredible destinations that we're sailing to, rather than which is their favourite ship. Because if Scarlet Lady is their favourite, Valiant will be their favourite, as will Resilient and so on. So it allows sailors to be able to choose on destination rather than which one is their favourite. And from a first mate perspective, it's so much easier, right? If you know one, you know them all. You're just changing the name. If you know one, you know the entire fleet. So that makes it much easier.
Okay. And can you tell us a bit more about Valiant Lady's maiden voyage and the destination that she's going to be heading to?
Yeah, so, well, it's very, very exciting because Valiant Lady will actually be hosting her Mermaiden, as we like to call them.
Mermaiden, brilliant.
With lots of mermaid surprises. She will actually be sailing her Mermaiden voyage from the UK. So her Mermaiden will take place on the 18th of March, and she'll be sailing over to Bruges. So it's great for our first mates because it's a 3-night itinerary. So she'll be operating that as a Mermaiden voyage. And then as she goes to Barcelona, she will also offer a Mermaiden Mediterranean itinerary as well. And these Mermaiden itineraries have got lots of different mermaid treats throughout them. So they're definitely a unique itinerary. And you can only get those things if you are on a Mermaiden voyage. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And fingers crossed I'll be on that one from Portsmouth sailing over to Bruges myself.
Oh, exciting. Okay. And do you have any plans to launch new ships beyond Valiant Lady?
So we do. So as we mentioned, we've got Resilient Lady. She's coming. But then we've also got a fourth ship, which is yet unnamed. So the fourth ship we'll take delivery of her towards the back end of 2023. So yeah, we're full steam ahead. So we from one ship to a fleet of 4 in the blink of an eye, and obviously launching 2 in 2022 is very exciting as well.
Yes, very exciting. And I know that agents are going to be chomping at the bit to get on board these ships and see what they're like. Do you have any ship visits planned in the coming months that agents can get involved with?
Well, we do. We got some very exciting news coming very, very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But we will actually, as we said, we're bringing Valiant Lady to sail from the UK. We'll bring her to the UK earlier, which will give lots of our first mates the opportunity to get on board, and maybe more than one port of call as well. So there may be more opportunities to get on board Valiant Lady around the UK. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Coming very soon, not long to wait.
Very exciting indeed. And moving on to kind of the agent support that Virgin Voyages is offering the trade right now, can you tell us a bit about Sea Academy and what agents need to know about it and why?
Yeah, of course. So Sea Academy is our e-learning platform. We launched it almost exactly a year ago, and there are 4 different tiers. So ranging from the violet tier through to the gold tier, which is now available. And each tier comes with its own level of knottiness, because you get a knot on every single tier. It's obviously tying back to our nautical heritage, and each knot represents a level of knowledge that our first mates have experienced. And obviously with the knowledge comes extra perks. So if you complete it through to the silver tier, then you will get access to our first mate rates. If you complete the second tier, then you will have got a bonus commission. And when you get to gold, you've got an onboard credit that you can use on a voyage of your own as well. So there's some really industry leading perks there, but more importantly, there's a great way to get your knowledge. And we've seen people who complete the academy go on to make more bookings and higher value bookings than those that don't. So it's proven that it's incredible. Not only is it incredible perks, but it also means that you're going to be able to improve your sales and increase your business as well.
Okay, and is the gold tier the tier that's recently launched?
Yes, Gold Tier just launched very recently, just a couple of weeks ago, and less than that. So Gold Tier is now available. And the great thing about Gold Tier, not only are you receiving onboard credit for a future voyage of your own, but you will also be at the top of our list for any of our events. So we talked about Scarlet Lady coming to the UK. That will get you on top of that list. So it's definitely worth completing.
Oh, well, that's a great incentive to complete the courses, isn't it?
I'd like to think so. You know, we're all about carrot. Hang that carrot. Yes, absolutely.
Great. And are you going to be doing anything else to support travel agents in the coming months that you can tell them about?
Yeah, so we've obviously just doubled the size of our team. So we've now got more people on the road than ever before. So we've got a much larger team in the UK, double from 4 to 8. So we're actually been able to talk to more of our travel agent partners than we've ever been able to. And we're just at the other end of the phone. So if any of our first mate partners need anything, we're hosting lots of different road shows, lots of different opportunities to come and meet us around the country. So there's lots of things to come. We're going to be heading up north next. So we're going to head up to the northwest, where we're creating plans for a road show in that area. So we're out and about, and we're there for you. So if you do need anything from us, our team is there to help you increase your knowledge about Virgin Voyages, but also help you get those bookings over the line, and of course answer any questions that you have. We know it's a complicated world out there right now, and we've got a team of experts about Virgin Voyages at your fingertips. So they're there for you. So if you do need to get in touch with us, then you can head to firstmates.com, which has all of the contact details for the team, and we'll be there for you whenever you need us.
Lovely, thank you. And just before we wrap up, is there anything else that you think agents should know about selling Virgin Voyages right now?
Well, we've covered so much, haven't we? Definitely a reminder about Wave, because Wave is such an important time of year, and it's so important. We know everybody needs a good Wave more than ever before. So hence why we've introduced the 22% commission, because we want to reward you when the time is going good, right? Normally bonus commissions are on at quiet times of the year. We want you to make the most money you can if possible in Wave. So it's all about giving you the best opportunity to be able to make as much money as you can with incredible offers for your sailors. So spread the word. Get telling your customers about it. And if you've got customers who've never thought of taking a cruise before, and they've always said they wouldn't take a cruise, then perhaps Virgin Voyages might be for them as well. So give us a try.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Shane, for joining me today and sharing.
Thank you so much. We've covered so much, haven't we?
We have so much in such a short space of time, but no, it's been really valuable, and I'm sure agents will be thrilled to have all this extra information at their fingertips.
Thank you so much. Yes, and I hope to see you very, very soon.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's tuned in to watch. And don't forget to check out the Training Hub on tcgmedia.com for more educational content. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.